Hello, I'm here with your May 7th, 2021 Tarot. Happy Friday! Let's see what the cards have in store today. We're using the Revelations Tarot. I've done an off-screen pre-shuffle, and now we ask for our message or messages for Friday, May 7th. Wow, I am very curious to see what energy comes out today. Yesterday was a very interesting reading that was completely not what I expected, definitely not what I was hoping for. So let's see what comes out for today. Now, naturally, Fridays are something that people generally look forward to. Although if you're a shift worker or work in retail or a job where working weekends is common, Fridays can often lose their significance due to all of that. It's the same reason why holidays don't mean a thing to me anymore. They're just another day, and that's because I worked so many of them and sometimes had some pretty to say pretty crappy things happening on some of those holidays where people generally are happy to have and to be celebrating. Yeah, being a police officer can really put a damper on that. But, okay, whoever's carrying this major burden, put it down, okay? Put it down, please. Because we've got the 10 of Wands out again. But we'll talk about the background energy. We do have one major arcana, and we do have 2 Wands cards, which means there's a lot of fire energy. There's a lot of passion that is kind of coming in. I'm just going to tilt this down a touch, simply because it looks like I'm naked. Yeah, sorry guys. I am wearing clothes. We have the card of Aries, the card associated to Mars, which is the planet of anger and war. Major Arcana card, the Emperor. Now, the Emperor, believe it or not, he's not an angry guy. It's very masculine energy, but the Emperor is the king of all of the kings. He embodies all of the king energy. Of all of the minor suits. He is the disciplinarian, he is the authoritarian, he likes law and order, and he thrives in routine and rules. And so often when the Emperor shows up, it's not because we need to be disciplined or we're going to be disciplined. It just could be a card that is showing up saying we need to be a little bit more disciplined in our routines, in practicing mindfulness, that kind of thing. The other bonus to the Emperor, because it is fire energy, he's very fiery. There's a lot of lust, there's a lot of passion, and there is a ton of drive, which goes perfectly with this next background influence card, and that is the 8 of Pentacles, which we saw on Tuesday, and I believe on Wednesday as well. Now, the 8 of Pentacles is you've been working really hard at something or towards something, and it's probably something tangible because this is Pentacle energy, and it's been seemingly taking forever to start seeing results. Well, this week, we are seeing results, even if they are minute, maybe they're small, but it's growth. And that is another key word for the 8 of Pentacles is we're no longer in a period of waiting. We are now seeing active changes. We are now seeing progress. We've got, in the body of the read, we start off with fire energy, and that is the Knight of Wands. If this were a romantic reading, this is your player, this is your drama maker. likes to rush into things, stir the pot, and then leave. And leave somebody else, usually the Knight of Swords, to come in, pick up the pieces, and give answers. But the Knight of Wands, he wants to be the King of Wands, but he's not usually committed enough to his cause to stick around long enough. But this fire energy, I do feel, is kind of a kick in the pants. It wants us to move. It wants there to be movement and drive forward, and to do it with a lot of gusto and a lot of passion. We have the Queen of Pentacles up next. This is to help soften some of all, there's a lot of masculine energy here. So the Queen of Pentacles is coming in to rein all of this really fiery, masculine, passionate energy. She's not putting a wet blanket over it. Definitely not a party pooper. She likes to entertain, and to do so with a bit of a wealthy flair. She likes the finer things in life, but keyword here is wealth. There's a bit of an abundance that surrounds the Queen of Pentacles. Like I said, it's a softer, more feminine energy that comes in. And we need it because somebody's still carrying around this 10 of Wands. It's time to let this stuff go. This is going to hold you back. Whatever progress you have seen, this is going to put a 200-pound weight on your back. So it's time to let this go. And Friday is a great day to let go of things. Why? Because if you have the weekend off, or if you have a day off, let that go so you can enjoy it the following day, and enjoy your time without thinking or carrying around all this dead weight, all this heavy burdens. This has to go. This was leaving us on Tuesday. We're not supposed to be carrying this anymore. It's just dragging us down from enjoying everything else. Now, that may be where we need the Emperor to step in, and that is to really use some discipline and drop this dead weight, these heavy burdens, let it go, get rid of it, burn those bridges if you have to, if that's the only way that you can drop these heavy burdens. Not only should you be burning those bridges, you should be pouring gasoline all over it, lighting that match, and whatever is left, use whatever explosives to blow up what is left, and then burn that rubble too, because this energy is not going to help you move forward. You want to move forward. You want to drive forward. You just want to go. But this 10 of Wands energy is just going to slow you down. It's going to hamper any progress. And you've been carrying it for far too long. 10s are the end of a cycle. See it right there? There you go. 10. 10s are the end of a cycle. This has got to go. Fridays are a great way to end things. It ends the typical work week. So end carrying this heavy burden. Use some self-discipline. We've got a bunch of fresh cup energy. We've got Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups, King of Cups, High Priestess. Use your intuition. Let it guide you in order to allow your cups to refill, and to really allow in that softer, more gentler energy, so you don't need such harsh energy of all of this wands and fire. We are in an earth cycle. This is time for us to literally dig in, get grounded, so that we can start breathing a little bit easier. We've got a new moon in Taurus coming up mid next week, and new moons are, of course, the new beginnings. So if you want a new beginning to be happening or to start calling it in and to start calling in some wealth and abundance, well, you got to cut the crap. You got to cut your burdens out of the way. You've got to do this because otherwise your new start might not happen anytime soon. So drop the dead weight, drop the 10 of Wands, put those burdens down so that you can drive forward and allow in a softer, more abundant energy to come in. I'm going to leave it here and I'll talk to you tomorrow.